In the days following Jacob's discovery, the tension between him and Emmett became palpable. Emmett's reassurances that he was working undercover for the greater good did little to ease Jacob's growing sense of unease. As the weight of the situation bore down on Jacob, a new development emerged that would further complicate matters. One afternoon, as the two colleagues sat in their office, a message arrived on Emmett's encrypted channel. Jacob couldn't help but notice the urgency in Emmett's expression as he read the message. Without divulging any details, Emmett excused himself, leaving Jacob with a sense of foreboding. That evening, Jacob decided to take matters into his own hands. He secretly snuck back into the office and delved into the classified files again, searching for any clue that might shed light on the mysterious message. What he uncovered, however, only deepened the mystery. The message mentioned a branch of the company located in Maryville, Tennessee, a division unbeknownst to Jacob until now. Driven by curiosity and a gnawing sense of duty, Jacob embarked on a clandestine investigation into the Maryville facility. His journey led him through a labyrinth of corporate secrets and hidden agendas, culminating in a revelation that shattered his understanding of Emmett's role. In that moment, an icy realization crept over Jacob. It felt almost unnaturally simple. The very files he'd been scrutinizing for the past half hour were just there, exposed. No passwords guarded them, no firewalls stood in his way. As Jacob dug deeper into the secrets of the Maryville branch, his heart raced with each revelation. The glow of his computer screen illuminated his face, casting shadows in the dimly lit room. Unbeknownst to him, Emmett quietly entered the office, his eyes narrowing as he saw Jacob's intent focus on the classified documents. "What are you doing?" Emmett's voice, laced with a mixture of anger and desperation, echoed through the room. Jacob jumped, startled by Emmett's sudden appearance. He stammered, trying to find an explanation, but Emmett's piercing gaze bore into him. "You weren't supposed to find this," Emmett muttered, torn between frustration and a sense of duty. As the weight of the situation hung in the air, a tense silence enveloped the room. Emmett, grappling with conflicting emotions, stood motionless with a tight grimace stretched across his face. Jacob's heart pounded erratically, a wild drumbeat threatening to burst through his chest. Every instinct screamed at him to act, to flee, to do anything but stay rooted. Yet, his feet remained stubbornly anchored to the ground, as if his toes had melded with the unyielding slate-gray concrete beneath him. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifted. Emmett's internal struggle erupted into action, his demeanor transforming from conflicted to hostile. In a moment of fierce desperation, Emmett lunged at Jacob, catching him off guard. The office became a battleground as the two colleagues grappled with each other, the struggle intensifying with every passing second. Blows were exchanged, and in the chaos, Jacob felt a sharp impact to his head. The world spun, and darkness consumed him as he slipped into unconsciousness. The office, now a silent witness to the incident, held its secrets tightly. Emmett stood over Jacob's motionless form, his face a mask of conflicting emotions. The choices made in that pivotal moment would shape not only their fates, but the destiny of the company. As the office clock struck midnight, the unanswered questions lingered. Emmett grappled with conflicting emotions, torn between the impulse to protect the secret world he inhabited and the unsettling realization that the intruder before him held the key to unraveling it all. A solitary question lingered, suspended in the charged atmosphere like a storm waiting to unleash its fury. It wasn't merely a matter of deciphering the company's secrets. The ominous query that hung palpably in the air pertained to the uncertain fate of Jacob, now sprawled unconscious on the office floor.